back, yeah, get back, do-do-do. Fall back, yeah, get back, do-do-do. Fall back, yeah, get back, do-do-do. Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall like yellow on leaves. Fall like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Brewing a coffee, to sleep. You weak, chic. The web, look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall back, yeah, get back. Back. If I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. Now we on track.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, two AFC East teams set to collide. It's the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Easy.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. Has a hole left, room to run. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 6-0 lead right away. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
One after by Folk is up and good. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
2 and out from the gun. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, geez, I love that.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Out of the shotgun, a gift to Achane. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for second down.
Go ahead.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Ready, shot. What?
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Has him on a quick hitter. Spins out of one stop. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Near the goal line. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Don't jump. Ready? Easy. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. Across midfield to the 45. And he gets this down to the 38. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Short pass brought in. This play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here we go. All right.
From the gun, it's Hall. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Fields on third. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Jets break the tie here in the first. Folk on now to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Jets take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. Drops on the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
All right, come on.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at 3rd and 6 here. Finds the in route complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from the 41. Running with Achane out of the gun. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of it. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. On the move, headed right. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
They start the drive with Hall. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields. down the field. He's got Wilson. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Slot man motioned over. First and 10. Here's Fields. Escapes the pocket. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Forced out to his right. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohou.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created a takeaway.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Rolling into enemy territory. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tyreek Hill, a touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Here we go. You good? Sit high.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And this hasn't been a common sign with him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's second and 11. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Back to throw. Here's Fields. That's caught. It's Reynolds. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
West right here. Right instruction. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Taylor going downfield. It's caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a second quarter lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer is nobody.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
Yeah, ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's brought in by Westbrook-Ikhine. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, it's a go-to route to target.
27-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 27. Dumps it off to Achane. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Tagovailoa back to throw. Hits him on the in route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Second down carry for Achane. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Get safe. Go ahead.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
10 at the 34-yard line.
Let's go.
Tua now from the gun. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Miami.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
All right.
Achane on the inside give. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Chased out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball, it's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
You're right here.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He brings it in. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Fourth down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Tua. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 4-yard gain.
Throwing here just before halftime. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut it to just a point before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
And his kick is good, and what a first half that was as we officially go into locker rooms now, all tied up. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. An excellent effort there, sets him up almost at midfield.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasize coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so, and maybe even take control of this game.
Here's a screen for Achane. He gets it up a little shy midfield. Will McDonald there on the tackle.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He goes back to him yet again, complete.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Dude, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Only 2 yards to the marker, and they're going for it here on 4th.
Get set. Out.
Back to throw it. Want to miss the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Go ahead.
Achane, a 1st down carry. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Going on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Buys time, rolling right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Trying to find his tight end. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Sanders sends it through. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, that didn't take too long. 1 series in, and he's given them the second half lead.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Thomas on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? 222. 222. Hey, 10. I got it. Good night.
Looking to throw Fields. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down. He just couldn't make the connection.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Second down and 10. Fields looking underneath here for Hall. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Let's go. 319, just what?
Fields now on third. He has the first over the middle. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go, son. Right.
Hall running between the tackles. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Escapes the pocket. That's low and bounces short of his man. This one misses the tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Fields on third. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. Broke through the tackle. He's still going at the 30. Keeps himself upright. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grab the lead on their first series of the half. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Fulcon now to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets take a 4-point lead. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready, shot.
Here's a chain up the middle. A lot of grass ahead. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
That's good for the Dolphins. First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
They'll stick with A-Chain. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. And they've got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
The throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Achane has the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take the lead as time runs out here in the 3rd. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied. You're able to score and take the lead.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Jason Sanders.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Thomas on the return. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Hey, 319. Go. All right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Dump off caught by his back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 31. On the move, headed right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Tonight.
Fields out of the gun. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Big gain downfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs too. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
319. Tonight.
Another throw for Fields. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Give on 2nd to Hall. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Go.
They're looking to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Here we go, son. No mas. 331. Tonight.
Desperation time here. Got a man. This is Reynolds. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make a 1st and goal from the 8.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ready?
They kick the running back in motion. Working inside the red zone. And in, touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 4th quarter lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that 2nd one far bigger than his 1st when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the 2nd half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets take a 4-point lead. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. His return starts at the 5. He's going well so far. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
trailing by one score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into a good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. 2-0 from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
To Nick Westbrook Akine. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 now.
42-yard line.
Go ahead. Hey, Chief!
A run now with Achane. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Say, go ahead. Cover 2.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Hits him on the out route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins needing 4 points. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready. Set.
They run. It's Achane. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass and a similar down in distance. And that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
All right.
Setting up to pass. Put the body on the line for his team. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly down at the 32-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Chief, wait.
Here he is to throw. Chased out to his right. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Go ahead.
Back to throw. Well, another catch for Waddle. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
He completes it in traffic. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop 1.
He'll look to throw it. Finds his back. Achane. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Tua again. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it. There he goes, right sideline. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
And he's into the end zone for 2. That grows the lead to an even 2 touchdowns. All right, partner, it's only one extra point on the scoreboard, but come on, if you're the team who just turned it over, how much worse is it seeing them add on 2 there instead of just the extra points?
Oh, it stings. I don't think there's any question about it, because not only do you not execute offensively, your defense doesn't do it either. So you kind of just smack them both right in the face, and yeah, that one hurts a little bit more.
Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. All right, one more snap to play here.
Play.
On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. So it's a road win for the Jets. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from Miami.
Typical, body of a donut, that's so typical. Turn like a god, that's so typical. Please don't modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical, visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave. I'm trying to get me paid. I'm trying to move and shake. I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great. I'm getting used to change. Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of the dominance, that's so typical. Tell like a god, that's so typical. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jerk up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll pop through north till the voice get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down honey lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet. That's so typical. Body of a dominance, that's so typical. Tell like a god, that's so typical. Please don't modest, that's so typical. Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of a dominance, that's so typical. Tell like a god, that's so typical. Please don't modest, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, I'm so cynical. So don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical.
I had a dream, I had a vision. I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, it, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Whoa, you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. Hey, 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 you can't stop this.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before? Whoa. And all them other cats you run with, get done with, done quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Right, they go to click. Now I'm 1-1. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's remind me of club. 'Cause every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, right? Slim, so watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now 'cause they miss you. Try to diss you. That's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft for the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. Come with the mic. Yeah, characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so I love my baby mother. I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rings so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put them in the stand. You keep walking, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you just soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When nobody burn out. Sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth. I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you'll the best. But it's hard to digest with the sound of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold up. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold up. Big ball. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold up. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold up. Street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside.
It's got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Come on. Got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Can do now.
First time I done got wild in a long time. We here to have a good time, not a long time. Prime time, feeling like Dion in the limelight. Showdown, trying to blow it down, get my mind right. Oh, hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud. I take the first, you keep them coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mine, it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud. Get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud.
Living on the edge and finding out it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm worn down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on to hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going up? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We'd have full cry just to feel alive. No time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice.
I tried everything I thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch